welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Well, first of all, I did try to do my hair, but it's so hot in here. I feel like it's just kind of slowly but surely frizzing up and doing its own little thing. If you can hear my AC in the background, I'm really sorry. There's no way to get around that. It is super freaking hot. Today's video, I'm doing a sort of introduction to a series that I'm actually really excited about. I'm calling it Back to Basics, focusing on old techniques, older products that we've long since forgotten, you know, things that are really easy to kind of just pull out of your drawer, something that you probably already have in the morning when you're trying to get your ass out the door. You know, we all get wrapped up with all the new products and kind of just wanting to ride the wave with everybody else. Today I really wanted to bring you guys a sort of drugstore bronze summer look that I think anybody can achieve very easily, very quickly. Now, because I'm a little extra, I added in, you know, some extra shadow or, you know, my false lashes. Also, I won't lie to you, I did cheat. Everything on my face is not necessarily drugstore. My foundation I chose today was the It Cosmetics CC cream, which I have to tell you, I decided to use it because it has 50+ sunscreen protection. I'm gonna be outdoors today and I definitely want to protect my skin. I haven't found anything at the drugstore that performs as good as this, coverage wise, longevity, all that stuff. And I also use the Benefit Gimme Brow on my brows, but I did apply the Maybelline, I'm a hot mess, the Maybelline Brow Define and Fill Duo in deep brown. So these guys together are my ride or die. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Here we go. I feel like I'm sweating. So as I've already mentioned before, I already started off with my base, and now we're gonna dive into whatever I'm waving around in your face right now. Now, going back to basics, I wanted to keep things really simple. I know a lot of people have the Color Tattoo Eye Studio 24-hour, whatever this thing is called. I don't know, it's a cream shadow. So this one is in Bad to the Bronze, which I really, really like. But I know that Maybelline did come out with another product which is really similar, and the only difference is that it's in a stick form. Crayon form, which I kind of prefer because I have these little claws and sometimes my nails get stuck in the product when I dip into the paint pot. Not a paint pot, Maybelline's version of a paint pot. So today we're gonna start off with the Color Tattoo 24-hour concentrated crayon in the color Bronze Truffle. I always go in with a primer for my eyeshadows first. Today I'm gonna use the Fergie Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. So what you're gonna want to do is take the crayon and just apply it directly onto your lid, all the way up until you get to that eye socket. And then you can take a brush like this, really round and fluffy, and just blend that out. You can also use your finger, but like I said, my nails always get in the way of everything, so I prefer a brush. And because when you're blending, you're always going to wipe off some of that cream shadow, so you can go back in and then you can use your finger to just kind of pat that color back onto your lid. Now when you're done with that, you can basically just leave it as is, but because I'm always extra, I'm gonna go and take this Covergirl True Naked Goldens palette, which is really pretty. It has a lot of really nice neutral colors and some golds and some browns. I'm gonna take this color right here, which is the lightest brown shade, sort of like a taupe, on that same brush that I used to blend out my cream shadow, and I'm just gonna add this into the crease. And then I'm going to take a flatter version of that fluffy brush that I have, and I'm going to dip it into this really light shade here to highlight the brow bone and to also kind of smooth out those edges. So for my inner corner highlight, a really cool drugstore product that I would recommend is the Walking on Eggshells palette from Wet n Wild. These guys are like $2.99. So I'm going to take the lightest shade right up here on this little flat brush, and I'm going to apply that on my inner corner. Now this will open up the eyes a little bit. I have really small eyes, so I like to add a little highlighter in there to give me a more open, wide awake look. I'm always really super tired, so. And then I'm also going to take this Maybelline Lasting Drama waterproof gel pencil and put that in my waterline. Now I'll be honest, this is not my favorite for the waterline because my eyes are super watery and it doesn't last very long in my waterline at all. But it's a great drugstore option for anybody who doesn't really have watery eyes, so there you go. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes and apply some mascara. And today I'm gonna use the Lash Sensational mascara. Do I want to use this one? Nope. Today I'm going to use the Covergirl Plumpify Blast Pro. My lashes are really small. I have like nothing going on. Wands like this are really difficult for me to work with because I always seem to get mascara all over my lid. They're also the only kind of wands that add any kind of length or volume to my lashes. So I'm just going to go in with this first. Hi, handsome.
Hi, handsome.
You're handsome. No, you're handsome.
Yes.
Now for the lower lashes, I always go in with my Covergirl Lash Blast. I don't know because it's all faded, but I'm pretty sure it's the last Lash Blast, whatever. It's waterproof and it works really well on my lower lash line. So before I go and add on my false lashes, let's start hooking up the face a little bit. Sticking with my back to basics theme, I'm going to pull out a product that I love, but it is kind of new in terms of formulation because they did reformulate the product. I'm talking about the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in the color Dulce de Leche. I'm going to use the darker color. And I'm taking my Sigma tapered face brush. To bronze up your face, you can keep it really simple with one product. I want to go in with my Betty Loumanizer by the Balm. I'm also going to take that on the same taper brush. For my nose, I'm going to take that same contouring palette on this here tiny little e.l.f. Professional Eye Crease brush. I'm going to take this big Real Techniques brush and dip it into that lighter color and just buff that out. I'm going to take this Physicians Formula Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls in the color Beige Pearl, another great drugstore product that you can find easily. And I'm going to take my Anastasia highlighting brush, dip it in, run that very lightly on the bridge of my nose, my cheekbones, and bring it up around the eye, above the brow. I'll just dip in my finger and right underneath the brow bone if you want to. You can get real fancy with it, just throw it everywhere. It's time to fix this hot mess that's underneath my eyeballs. So for blush, really like this one from Neutrogena. It's the Healthy Skin Blush in the color Flushed. It's gorgeous. All you have to do is dip your little brush in there very lightly because it's super pigmented. For that, I'm going to use a stipple brush and just pat it lightly onto my cheeks. And to blend everything together and give me some longer lasting power and also to fill in some of those pores on my face, I always like to take my Physicians Formula Youth Wear Youth Boosting Powder in Translucent. You can tell I love using it because I've hit pan already. And I'm going to use that big old Real Techniques brush and buff everything into my face to blend all those colors seamlessly. And if you feel like you've wiped away any of your blush or your bronzer, you can always just dip back in there with the brush you used. I know it seems like a process, but I like when my stuff looks a little seamless. Now I'm gonna apply my false lashes and we'll be back to do our lips. So now that I have my lashes on, these are the Ardell Demi Wispies, I'm going to apply my lipstick. I chose to go with a more neutral lip liner. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner Definer in the color Addiction. This is pretty much like my lip. My lip. I slightly overdraw my lips a little bit because my lips are super small. So to make them look bigger. Did it work? Okay, this is a really old school lipstick, at least for me. This is the Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick in the color Nude Glow. It looks crazy, and there's like a whole bunch of lipstick kind of just gathered at the top of the cap though. That's what it did. This is the Maybelline Master Fix setting spray. And this is the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bye. Go ahead, go by. I'll just edit you out.
Oh, come on.
All the stuff I plan on using. I don't know why I pressed record when I'm not even ready to film. Don't have a clue, eh? I'm going to lose my mind.